how did you meet Chingy initially?
Okay. I met Chingy at a show. I was a backup dancer at a show in Chicago. It was backstage. I would say, I was probably one of the most popular backup dancers slash go-go dancers in Chicago. And I met him, saw him in the back, and I was like, hey, how you doing? Being nice. Asked him for a picture, and after that, I kind of like stood around him and stuff, and kind of just was like, being cool with him. And I would say that was how I actually probably first met him, and it was like I wouldn't say on some groupie type stuff because I'm around celebrities all the time. But I actually was a fan of his. I was a huge fan of Chingy. I liked him a lot. And I was like, wow, I'm around my favorite rap artist. This is pretty cool, So I just was like enjoying the moment, took a lot of pictures and just, talked to him. He was nice to me. He talked to me too. And, I never said anything about my situation because no one seemed to have known. You can't just, I don't think, look at me and just know that. But that was the first time I met him, definitely, at that performance.
At what point did you decide to, put out the story that you and Chingy had some sort of romantic relationship?
Oh, I would say the time that I put that story out was probably like 2 years after we took those pictures together. And I know that sounds crazy, but I had a lot of people in my ears. I had a lot of people saying like, girl, do you know woo woo woo? If you do this, baby, you gonna be on top. You gonna be all over the blogs. And I was like, I have been trying to get out there like that. Cause this backup dancing thing ain't been doing too good. Like I've been doing these gigs here and there, but it ain't been getting me where I want to be. It's been getting me around a lot of celebrities. I will admit that, but I kind of got tired of being the one. Oh, can I take a picture with you? Like I want to be the one that you're asking to take a picture with me. So like I think at that time I was younger. I was really dumb-minded, young-minded, and I did it. I was like, you know what? Let's do this shit. So I talked about it, and it went viral. Like, I was like, damn, I didn't think I had this much power. And to be honest, if I could change the hands of time, I would have never did that shit. I would have, like, hold up. I ain't finna do this shit. Well, no, you do it, and I'ma just not say nothing, or I'ma deny it. Like, I was definitely not in the right mindset at that time of my life. I was just all about trying to get where I wanted to be and to get famous. And it backfired. Like, that wasn't the way I needed it to go,
Now, I interviewed Chingy a few weeks ago. And I know you saw the interview because you made some comments about it. Chingy said that he lost a major record deal because of this story. He said that the record label, just basically just told him that because of this bad publicity that we're not going to go forward with the record deal. And he hasn't had a record deal, a major record deal since then.
Can I say something about that? I really would like to, because I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to bash Chingy. I'm not going to say anything bad. I wish him the best in his life. Like, I made a apology video on World Star Hip Hop, letting him know how apologetic I was about all of it. But I will admit that I don't agree with my situation and what happened with us, him losing his deal. I don't agree with it being because of me. I honestly feel like there was more things before my situation came about anyway. I'm not going to bring it up, but I was not the only person that kind of like said stuff. So I'm not going to go into that. Like, that is that other person's story, but I will admit if it was, I'm sorry. And if I could walk into Chingy's face right now to talk to him, I would let him know, look, bro, I'm so sorry that this happened. And I really, really could say I can't, what was done is done. But I'm gonna just say, like, if I could turn the hands of time, I'll just be like, I wouldn't have never done this. I would have never kind of like said little things that kind of affected you. And I just hope that he gets back where he wants to be. And I honestly feel like if you the man in this business, like stuff like that, you'll still be the man. Like it to me, whoever he's working with, they just not doing their job. Like in my opinion, because let's just say if somebody who else is big right now, Drake, if somebody has some things on Drake, that man still gonna be making good music. I just think Chingy got to get with the right people to get him some better hits or something like that. But I don't think it was my fault. And like I said, I wish you the best, bro. Chingy, I hope you're doing great in your life. Hope that new record sells, you know. I just want to be positive. I just want to give positivity to people now. We all make mistakes. I'm only human. But if that really did happen, like I said, I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of things that happened for me because of this. I lost a lot of things. If you really want to know, let me put that out there. I lost gigs to major shows that I was going to get on in the past because of this situation. And that would have been better than the little publicity with that. Like, and it made me think like, damn, if that wasn't out there, I probably would have been on this show. And that messed me up. So, Chingy, it happened to me too. If you would like to know, like he said, what goes around comes around, and it bit me in the ass. So now I'm just trying to pick things up and, you know, learn from my mistakes. And I think now, since I am on the right track, good things are about to happen for me. And I know it, and I feel it, and I see it. So, and I feel the same way for him too, you know, since everything's out there now.
Well, did you watch the interview that we did?
Did I watch his whole interview? Yeah, I watched that the full 5-minute interview about me. Yeah.
So I mean, in the interview, he said that he forgives you, that he's not looking to keep a grudge. You know, how did that make you feel?
That makes me feel really good that he is forgiving me. I think that it gives me a breath of fresh air that I did what I did on my part to let him know that I'm sorry, and I said I was wrong, because there's a lot of people out here that won't ever admit of their wrongdoing. I am strong enough to admit, like, yeah, I was wrong for that shit. And I appreciate him forgiving me. And I think that we should just move on from this now, because we don't want to keep opening up an old wound that people are eventually going to forget about. So I think after this, I think we should just move on, become successful in our careers. And if it comes up, like, honestly, in the future, once I really, really get successful, if someone asks me about Chingy, I'm going to just be like, huh? Excuse me? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm just going to stop talking about it, because we don't need to keep talking about spoiled milk. Like, what's done is done. It's over now. Yeah, I did what I did. I apologize. I was a big enough person to openly say it to everybody on World Star Hip Hop, which is one of the most, when I tell you people talk bad about you and bash you on World Star so much, I've looked at a few of the comments about me, and that shit right there will make you want to go to the crazy house, all in bad comments. But I'm strong, and it doesn't affect me. So for me to have to go through that, I think you should be like, she got what she deserved, you know? She went through all that. So I think that's what I'm hoping for with this whole situation eventually, you know? That it won't be talked about anymore. But I know it's something that's going to follow me probably the rest of my career on whatever I do. People are going to bring it up. And I know it's going to happen.
Well, you also mentioned Lil Wayne.
Um, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't, that's nothing. No, I can't. That's definitely no. That's a no no. No. Nothing happened with me and none of these celebrities. Nothing. I did nothing with any rapper out here ever. I've met a lot of celebrities, but nothing sexually, nothing. I will not, nothing happen between nobody. You hear what I say? Nobody. Ain't nobody ever said they had sex with me, or I will never say I had sex with none of these people in this industry or anything. I'm a fan of these people. I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. I'm a fan of everybody I met. I'm a fan of Sierra. I'm a fan of who else I met? Neo. I'm a fan of everybody. But I will admit, Sidney Starr ain't never did nothing with none of these people.